Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. Just bear with me. I am not very organised at all tonight. I just realised I've got the wrong overlay. There we go. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do apologise that I'm not as organised, and I'm noticing I'm sitting here a little bit darker than normal, but for some reason my lights switch has gone west, I guess it is, which is out of my reach. So we won't worry about that tonight. So I'm sure we can bear with it. All right. So we've got a few people coming in. Mum is here. Good evening, Mum. Mum, can you bring the upright stand tomorrow, please? I've been meaning to message you just in case we need it. Hey, Nikki. How you going, honey? Excuse me. Amanda is also here. Hey, hun. We have the lovely Terry here. Hey, Terry. How you going? Trish is here. Good evening, honey. How you going? And the beautiful Joe. Joe, hey, hun. And Nikki, I am doing well. Thank you. It's been a hectic day, but we will get into that shortly. Rachel. Hey, Rachel. How you going? She's from Dublin in Ireland. Welcome, honey. And nice that you can join us as well. Leanne's here. Hey, hun. Hey, gorgeous Nat. And Trish is saying she's great. Wonderful. All right. So just a quick reminder, just some housekeeping rules. If you are new to the page, please don't forget to hit the follow button as well. And you can also hit the Dad's getting a stand. She's got him on already. You can also I don't know, hit the follows button. There's a lot going on in my head tonight. Sue's here, beautiful, and Rachel, you're welcome, honey. All right, so let me focus. Let me get myself together. It has been a crazy day. I've been getting ready. We're heading, myself and Mum and Dad are heading down to Colonnade Shopping Centre early tomorrow morning, and spending Thursday, Friday, Saturday down there doing a pop-up stall. So we're going to have all the crystals and the woodwork and stuff there for sale. I will also be reading in the centre if anybody is interested. Now, we are close to the Harriscarf entrance, so we're between Harriscarfs and Big W for those that know it. So my head's still ticking over what I've got to put in the car, what I haven't done yet, and so on. So it has been crazy. Hey, Louise. Hey, Debbie. How you going? And Rachel, I think I said hi to you, honey. So you're talking about spirit. It's been interesting with spirit. So look, I've got distracted already. I was mentioning about the housekeeping roles. I do ask people, if you would like a question asked, please do ask a direct question rather than a general question. And if you would like a card, hashtag card, and I certainly will pull you a card out of our beautiful deck of Inner Soul guidance cards that Deb and I created and had published last year. If you're wanting a deck, I have them for sale down at Colonnades over the next 3 days as well. So don't forget to hit the like button. Invite your friends and family to join in as well. More the merrier. Hey, Tamara, how you going, hun? I will get to questions very shortly as well. But I wanted to start by talking about energy sort of things. So I didn't want to jump quite into questions straight away. We have the beautiful some of my members down in the green room as well. So we will get to them and answer a question for them as well. But it's like with the 22222 energy, I think I said enough twos then, yesterday, it's really had me thinking about energy more, how it affects us, what I'm noticing myself, because we all go through shifts. We all constantly are evolving and changing, and some of us are doing it and being more present in it, and some of us are going through changes and don't realize. And if you're out of balance and you're going through changes, it's just going to bring more hectic energy into your life, feeling very much up in the air and very stuck, and that sort of thing. So let me know in the comments if you are feeling that yourself at the moment. Are you feeling up in the air? Unsettled is probably a good way to put it. It's, I don't know, I have been going through this bit of a cleansing since probably mid-January, where a cleansing in the sense that I have sort of separated myself from certain energies, certain things, letting go of things, getting rid of things that no longer serve a purpose. And whether that comes in connections, friendships, or whatever sort of thing in that way. And it's like a lot of us this year, and this year is going to be a big year. 2022 isn't going to be a massive year for a lot of us. Okay. Amanda's saying was feeling very unsettled, feels like it's all lifting. Beautiful, honey. And the lovely Roz is here too. Hey, Roz, saying hi to everybody. So, Nikki is saying very unsettled, confused, and I have had spirit attacks for the last 2 years, 2 days, starting tugging on me, and it's all been with the energy shifts. Honey, you need to learn more about protecting your energy as well, okay? Or upping your protection. And I can talk about that in a moment as well. But for me, it's like I no longer want to put up with the bullshit, okay? I have this image, this vision of what I want my life to be like and what I've been working towards. Okay. And let me know if you've got a vision and, are you trying to create something in your life or manifest it or whatever you want to put it as? So, this year's energy, like I said, it's big energy. A lot of things are going to happen in big ways for a lot of people, but we need to do the work on ourselves. All right. And my husband said something yesterday, and he played something that he had put on his Facebook a while ago, and the subject was sort of brought up around this. And it's talking about successful people being happy or being, happy for other successful people rather than the jealousy, the ego and stuff that comes at play. So, and I'm noticing myself, like things are coming up and it's like, I don't have the time, the energy for this bullshit, so to speak. And excuse my French, and I don't mean to be degrading around that either sort of thing, but it is the lower vibration stuff coming up. We are going to find that we are going to have those little triggers that will test us, the hurdles that will come up. And it is very much about looking at old patterns, looking at why it's coming up. And the biggest test is to see how we move forward. Do we go back into old habits and react in a heightened way? Or do we sit back, take a breath, ground ourselves, look at the bigger picture and calmly react to it from the heart space rather than the head, the ego way? So let me know when things are coming up for you. Are you a quick reactor in a heightened way? Or do you step back and take a moment to ground yourself, look at the bigger picture and think about the way you react in that way? All right. Hey, Kylie, how you going? And Amanda says, I decided to put me first. Perfect, hun. I love it. For once, I found my tolerance for everyone else was being pushed to the max. So no longer guilty, say no. Perfect. I love it. And that's the thing, honey. You make a really good point there. It's like our tolerance has changed, that we don't have the patience for that stuff anymore, that lower vibrational stuff. So the idea is cleanse your closet, so to speak. Get rid of those people that no longer serve a purpose. And I know sometimes it can be very hard when it comes to family, that we can't disconnect from them, but we can set our boundaries and protect our energy so we don't have to let them have that effect on them. All right. Hey, Sarah, how you going, honey? So, and Jody is here as well, and we'll get to cards in a minute. Nicole says, I used to be quick responder, but now I take it all in, absorber, and thinker is my issue. If not, let it go. Perfect. And that's a really good point too, honey, because a lot of the time when people react a certain way, that is their issue, not ours to take on. All right. So send it back to them with love. We don't need to carry that energy. We don't need to let it have that effect on us. We will bring you up in a minute, Nicole. Diana says, hi, Leanne and Roz. Everyone is Mark in my... Oh, we'll get to questions very shortly, honey, as well. Nat says, used to react to them. Now I breathe and reflect back, not mine to take on. Perfect, hun. I love it. And it is really about finding tools, managing managing that, well, understanding that energy first of all, but managing the response, managing the way we hold ourselves. All right. Hey, Sandra, how you going? Okay. So, I think the message out of all this is become aware of what your surroundings are, what you want in your life, what you're willing to put up with, and what you need to take a stand with. Okay. These little tests are going to continually come up, and it is a test. It's a hurdle to test us to see how we're going to respond, how we're going to react. All right. Diane says, I think things over and then take action. Perfect. I love it. Karen says, I would love a card. Certainly, shortly, honey. We will get to that. Jacinta is the first time here. Welcome, honey. Don't forget to hit the follow button as well. And if you'd like to ask a question, certainly ask a direct question or hashtag card, and I will do a reading shortly for people, start on them as well. Joe says, hi, Leanne. It's been ages. Just thought I'd ask if I can have a card. Certainly, honey. We'll get to them very shortly, and good to see you there, hun. Karen is just tagging Kirsty. Thank you, honey. Tamara's here. Hey, gorgeous. Louise is here, and she says, one of my favorite saying is, not my monkey, not my zoo. I love it. And that's the thing. So many people take on stuff that's not theirs. All right. And there is a very fine line between what is my energy to what is your energy to what is spirit's energy. And we need to get to know where that line sits and what is ours and what isn't. All right. So I love that, honey. Joe says, I'm decluttering my life with material stuff, feel much lighter. Isn't it amazing when you do that stuff, whether it's energetically or physically? It is huge. Okay. Ivy is here. Hey, honey, how you going? Welcome. Rashina is here. Hey, gorgeous. Sandra says, I've been trying not to let things get to me, but I can't help it. Okay. Honey, the energy is really heightened at the moment, okay? You've been through a lot the last, I want to say 12 months mainly. It does go on further, but it is about taking that breath. It is about seeing the patterns that are there as well. And is it worth taking on that stuff? Because sometimes that energy can bring us down to their energy. All right. And so many of us are raising above that energy and being asked to step up into our true self and do us this year. All right. So do you want to let those people bring you down is another question. Tamara says, yesterday morning I spring cleaned, slept the afternoon. I love it. You're resting. I love it. Catherine says the 22 was hectic. Oh, it was for us too. And what is the energy around all the twos? So the energy around the twos is very much quite a positive energy. New beginnings, new opportunities. So it is very much about the new creation coming through in that side, and it is a very powerful number, and the year will be very powerful. And like for my day, we actually started the day off or the night and ended the night before with my daughter racing a family pet to the vet and then having that pet being put down at 10 past 12. So the Frankie's passing date is the 22nd of the 2nd and 22nd at 12:10 sort of thing. So there's lots of twos, but as sad as that was, I also see it as a positive. Okay. Sorry, we found out it's a she, not a he, deteriorated really quickly. So, Frankie didn't sort of suffer in that sense. But I was determined not to let that bring the day down. We got to spend it as a family and do things and help each other through that day, sort of thing. So with the kids, but it is a very powerful day. It is powerful number. It is about setting your intentions. It is, I feel, is very much about how we react, how we stay in that heart space. And the more we can stay in the heart space, the more we are going to find that things are going to be more balanced. So Tamara says, I've also been cutting cords from toxic relationships. Perfect. I love it. Amanda says, having difficulty having a diffuser helps. I do wire and the Joeys ground me with, beautiful. I love it. And that's it. It's finding ways that we can ground ourselves. Okay. Rashina says they were born, also got, yesterday at the tutus. Beautiful. I love it. Roz says, thank you, Roz. Kylie says, yesterday the 2202 was my twin boys, Jaden and wow, happy birthday to them. 17, growing up so quick. Things were getting better until I started to get messages. Block those messages, honey. Don't react to them. Do you know what? I got an email from somebody yesterday and I chose not to deal with it because obviously we had our own thing going on and it was a very long message and I started reading the beginning of it. And Spirit told me, you don't need to know this stuff. You don't need to go into it. Send back your reply of what I needed to do. And I did it. I didn't get pulled into that in heightened energy. And that's what it really is. It's about working out what is important and what it is you need to react to and not react to. I kind of think being the bigger person by staying calm and keeping it short doesn't play into that energy. And that's the stuff I don't have time for these days, is to get pulled into the drama. What I want to call it pissing matches with people. Okay. And that's my saying lately. It's like, I'm not getting pulled into a pissing match. This is what it is. And that's it. I'm done. Sort of thing. All right. So maybe that's something you can stop and think about next time you've got drama in your life. Sandra, do you want to be pulled into that? Is it about you taking control, honey, and putting your foot down and go, enough is enough? Okay. Even if it means walking away from those people for a while. We just need to take back control. We need to put ourselves first. And the more we do that, more we're going to find balance coming back into our lives. All right. Let's jump down and say hi to the beautiful Nicole. Let's bring her up. Oops. What have I got here? Okay. Hey, honey.
Hello, I wasn't expecting you to come on right now.
I did jump in really quick, didn't I? With that,
I know, and I was really in tune to listening to you. So
perfect. Sandra, well done. You're done. I'm good. And yourself?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. How's your week been so far?
Yeah, today is 6 months since Dad passed. So
I did see that beautiful video you put up this morning. It made me all teary-eyed watching it.
Yeah, well, he meant a lot to me. So
yeah, definitely. But you did a very good job of it, hon.
I'm starting to, come through that. But yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And that's the thing. And I've been trying to explain that to my 18-year-old today. Everybody grieves in different ways. Sort of thing. I know it's a pet, but still.
Well, it's like my sister. That's what my husband keeps on saying. You keep on getting upset because she didn't remember today. But everyone grieves differently.
They do.
Yeah. And I've got to stop being angry because the way she's feeling.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's knowing that that's her way of coping. And to me, when it comes to grief, there is no right or wrong way.
I know.
Sort of thing. Like my daughter kept apologising today every time she burst into tears. I'm like, honey, stop apologising.
No.
I felt like saying just get over it, but you can't.
Look, people said that to me recently, and I'm like,
that doesn't help.
To get over it. I'm like,
nah. I don't think yes, eventually, I don't think you ever get over it. You find peace in the situation and things start to get easier. But like I said, we all have our own ways. And I think it's healthy to acknowledge that grief rather than, block it, sort of thing. Because I've seen so many clients that have had massive, massive blocks in their life due to not dealing with grief. And it can go back 20 years and they're still holding on to it.
My brother, 21 years, and I think I've sort of let it go. Since Dad's died, I think I've let that go now.
Yeah. It's like you had to stay strong for him, sort of thing. So,
Maybe.
yeah. Didn't think of it that way, did you?
No, I didn't. That's funny.
Yeah, because I don't think Dad showed his grief, sort of thing. Yeah.
No.
So because he didn't show that grief, you felt you needed to be strong for Dad.
And just lately, I've just been thinking, I don't really think about Darren anymore. All I think about is Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting, isn't it, how the process sort of plays out, sort of thing. So, and you'll get times that you're reminded of your brother. Things will come up, memories will come in. So, yeah, beautiful. Any luck with the apartment yet?
So we've had 4 interests.
Beautiful. That's not bad in a week.
Yeah, but they're playing the game, so.
I think everybody that's out there looking at the market plays a game, don't they?
Oh, they're just sort of criticising now,
Yeah.
Trying to get it a bit lower, but I'm going to stick in there, the 1.2, 1.3.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And that's the thing, it's standing your ground. I know for me, when we bought our first block and built our first house, I went in determined to knock them right down, sort of thing. And I did. I won. I was willing to walk away from the block if they didn't, I didn't get it for what I wanted to. Mind you, that's 25 odd years ago.
The market is so demanding now. So
yeah. And that's it. And that's the thing. If people hesitate, it won't take much for somebody else to come in and steal it away from them.
Exactly.
Sort of thing. So that can be a bonus for you guys. Yeah, beautiful. Did you have a question, honey, you'd like to ask?
And I was going to ask last week, but I had so many questions and I was the last one. So my son, he had to have his wisdom teeth out today, but that's not the reason why I'm asking. But so he was trying out for under 18s Eagles for 4 months.
Yep.
Intuition, deep down, the answer and what's going to happen, but you still got to support them because you never know.
That's it.
So he made it.
Well done. Congratulations to him.
He's only 16.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm just, I think, or maybe I did ask you.
We did talk about that he was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a very quick conversation though, but I felt it was very positive, sort of thing. He's got, and your dad was very proud of him, if I remember correctly.
Sorry.
Yeah. So no, that's okay. But I get he will be very focused. He will when he puts his mind to it, he will make anything happen. So I do. He's going interstate. Sorry, honey. You've known that. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's by the time he's about 18, sort of thing. Between 18 and 19 is the reference I get with that. So, how exciting for him. How's he feeling about it?
Yeah, we're so proud of him. He's really in a really good place with his schoolwork, his friends, his sport. We're just really proud.
It's his year.
It makes me teary because he went through a bit of a, rough trot there. And
yeah, that's it. So, and that's the thing. He just needed to find his feet where he fitted, so to speak. So,
bless him, he's all in his room now. And
oh, poor thing. Oh, that sounds painful. Have all 4 out at once?
Yeah.
I've done one at a time, and
I had them all out in hospital. I think it's better all out.
Yeah, get it over and done with in that sense. But I did it as I needed to, one at a time. I've still got one. I got a little bit of wisdom. Yeah, a little bit of wisdom. I tell my kids. My 18-year-old just cut one of hers only in the last few weeks, and the agony she was feeling with that was incredible. So,
well, all of his teeth were beautiful and straight, and now all in 6 months have all gone all crooked.
It's crazy, isn't it? How it changes so quickly.
And just one more question, because I know you're really busy with heaps of people wanting to get on. My work.
Yes.
I'm really happy.
You are happy? Happy is good. That energy is going to continue to flow, sort of thing. So I just get the reference to the hard parts behind you. So it's all settling down. Are you moving up very shortly?
My intuition
Yes.
is a yes, but no one said anything. But I've just
Okay.
a few little hints here and there.
Yeah.
We're
Trust
getting
your
busy.
intuition.
It's
Yeah.
very
Because
busy. Things are changing.
yeah. And they're going to continue to change is the reference I get. So to me, I get the feeling you're moving up, sort of thing. So the promotion with that side of it. Who's got the dicky eye lately? The watery eye or hay fever?
What, in my family or work?
Yeah. Your family.
Dicky eye.
I just feel like all of a sudden my left eye is watering, like I want to say hay fevery sort of feeling, but it's
My
not
left
those.
eye's been annoying me all day, but
It's your eye I'm taking on because I got to keep rubbing it, sort of thing. So, yeah, so I'm picking up on that energy, sort of thing. I kind of feel like it's a bit of tiredness, more so with it with the eye, sort of
tired.
thing. Yeah, feeling a bit
I'm
tired.
very tired. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's I'm not getting anything serious to worry about or whatever, but it's just that feeling like I'm tired, sort of thing, like a irritation.
I had a headache and a
What a
migraine all day.
oh, you poor thing. Yeah. I need a massage if anybody knows a
Let's
good
go
massage
together.
on the hills. I reckon mine moved to Queensland and I haven't had one for about 15 weeks, I reckon.
Oh
And
no.
I usually do it fortnightly, so I do need to get my ass into gear next week and find a good therapist again. So
You think
beautiful.
promotion what soon or?
Yes, in the next probably 2 to 3 months is the reference I get. So my feeling is things will start happening really quickly.
That's
Nikki
quite
says she can do it. Where are you, Nikki? We need to know where
Oh,
you are, honey.
I'll book her in.
Do you have any messages, Charlie? We will get to you very shortly. We could
And
all mass book you, honey.
so what, they're quite happy.
Yeah. So I get your names are earmarked, so to speak, for a position. So when the changes come through, I get the reference to it'll be just offered to you. You don't need to apply for it.
In the chair I'm in right now.
No, changing. It's higher up, sort of thing. So
doing what I'm doing.
Similar to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming and going from a different area, though.
Okay.
Exciting times.
But still not that hospital in that area.
Yeah. Still same people, just different area. Oh, Nikki, it's too far away. She's in Cairns.
No, it's not too far away. We can go now.
Holiday. Which holiday? Would we like to do it fortnightly?
Weekly. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, that's it. When's the next flight?
It's not cheap. $300 one way or something.
Oh, that's it. I'm sure my mum and dad would love if I bailed on them after getting them into doing the shopping centre for the weekend. So cool. All right, sweet. I will leave you with that, but it feels really good. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to pull in a heap on Sunday. I'm giving myself permission to do that. Beautiful.
All right.
Yeah. Take care. Good to see you. Bye,
Okay,
hon. Yeah, lovely. All right, let me do a couple of cards and then we'll bring Dee up. I'm just scrolling back towards the top and wherever catches my attention. Joe, hi Leanne. It's been a while. Just thought I'd ask, could I have a card, please? Love to know where I'm heading. Oh, honey, it's about having fun. Excuse me. The dolphin is very much about being playful, let the inner child out and enjoy yourself more so. So to me, it's about bringing the focus back within, letting that inner child, as I said, speak, so to speak, come out and play and watch how that will bring balance and things will move forward very quickly in that way. So wishing you all the very best there too, All right. I'm just going to roll the dice, so to speak, and see where the cursor lands. So Tamara, she says, yesterday morning I spring cleaned. Oh, beautiful. And then slept till afternoon. I love it. It was kind of that energy, the afternoon naps. I reckon I needed again with that side of it. All right. Sandra says, I keep getting messages. Beautiful. Done that. Joe says 22 is my lucky number. I was born on the 22nd and my daughter was born on the 22nd. My grandparents were married on the 22nd. A lot more than that's happening on the 22nd. Happy and sad. Beautiful, honey. So there's patterns around the twos for you guys as well. It is a very powerful number in that sense. Tiffany, let's do one for you, hun. All right. Oh, got told to stop that one really quickly. The dove. And the dove is make a peace offering, absorb the silence and the inner peace. Okay. So just find peace within yourself. All right. And which very much goes back to what I was saying earlier about looking at what we need to take on and what we don't in that sense. Okay. So beautiful. All right. Let me see who else we've got. And then we're going to go to D. Nikki says holidays, laugh out loud. Yes, I would love that. Okay. Tamara, Leanne, do you see my daughter's behaviour settling down? I'm struggling to support her behaviour as we suffer similar trauma. So it's triggered me to please and thank you. Yes, honey, I actually feel that you need some help with your daughter. So whether it's seeing a psychologist, a therapist or something along that line, even maybe a reading. Sometimes depends on the reader itself, but for myself, I can quite easily go back into things that pop up and review it, not relive it, so to speak, with you, and look at why it's happened, what the lessons are, how we move forward from that stuff and how we let go of the past type of thing. So maybe that's something you could do together if you're drawn to me with that. But I do get the feeling she needs extra help with that. She's got a lot of anger that is built up, is the reference I get there. All right, let's bring the lovely Dee up from Queensland.
Hello.
Maybe you can go and see Nikki for us.
Nikki's my daughter.
Oh, okay. Did she give mum massages?
No.
How did I know that?
I don't like massages. I like a very, very, very gentle touch. But yeah, she's really good at massage, that's for sure. But no, she's my daughter.
Yeah. I like the pressure.
On the 13th. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, happy birthday to you, Nikki.
So hopefully I'm going up there next week if the weather holds off.
Oh, you're getting lots of rain?
There's supposed to be 3 lows or something they're watching. They think it's going to turn into cyclones. And I'm like, that'll be friggin' right.
Oh, goodness. Why can't we have a good storm here?
I know, but I was supposed to surprise my daughter, but she's like one of those naughty children that get the present and shake it until she finds a surprise.
Gift it up. Yeah. Don't you love it?
Yeah.
I guess I can be a little bit like that at times.
Yeah. So hopefully I will get there.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I think it's going to be a bit touchy, but I do think you will get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool. Did you have a question, hon, you'd like to?
Yeah, I do. Will Bryce get the job he applied for?
I'm getting yes to that.
Because he applied for it yesterday.
Perfect. I get the number 3, so whether I'm looking in 3 weeks, 3 days, or the 3rd of the month,
Okay.
sort of thing. So, which isn't really that far away, 10 days.
No,
much.
It's good. So the 3rd is Kiara's birthday. She turns 5.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. So happy birthday to her for then. You got birthdays all around each other.
Look, all my birthdays come up until I'm the last one in June.
Yeah.
Which is the 22nd. Wow. So it's like, yeah, I'm the last. And then it stops.
That reminds me, I think it's my mother-in-law's birthday on Friday. Better not forget that. I'm sure my husband has.
Can I just ask something? Do you see alarm bells with Bryce's health? He's got to go for a test next week.
No, but I do feel that he needs to take better care of himself.
Yes.
Sort of thing. So this is sort of that, pull him up, the feeling of needing to get on top of it, get it sorted.
Yes.
So okay. Nikki says, I'm not that nice, laugh out loud. I love it. And Roz is suggesting lymph drainage massages is very gentle. I like it rough, Roz. If it hurts today, it's better tomorrow's might be.
Nikki can do deep tissue. She is really.
That's what I need. So
yeah, no, anyone touches my back and I go through the roof in pain. So it's like, no.
I probably would at the moment because it's been so long and it's been a very much triggered type of thing. So
yeah. Okay, well, you have a good night.
And Nikki's calling you a liar, Mum. Jeff says.
Tell her my pants are not on fire.
Get a bit hot if it was.
Oh no, I'm hot to chop, but it ain't on fire.
I love it. All right, Ham. Well, good to see you. Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye. Beautiful. And just a reminder, if you would like to join my memberships like these beautiful ladies that have down here in the waiting, the green room that have come up as well, my link to my memberships is up there above my head, leannewinston.com/become/a/member. I have 2 memberships, a full level one and a mini membership as well. So check it out. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out as well. All right. So Louisa is asking for a card. Dana, I will get to you in a second, honey. All right. So the breath. So Louisa, it's time to take a breath. Release what no longer serves you. Find your inner energy and that balance. Okay. So bringing that peace back within. So whether things have just been a little bit hectic for you lately, I just get the reference to take that breath. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Roz. Wonderful. So there is the link there. She is quick on the keys, Roz. Gotta love her quick fingers. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. So, all right. So Dana is saying, hi, Leanne. Do you think we have the Esplanade unit? I have a good feeling about it, honey. Don't stress about it. Don't overthink it. See yourself living in it and being what it is that you want. All right. So the more we thank you, Roz. I'll get to that one in a second. The more we put the focus into things, become desperate sort of energy, the more we're going to create blocks. This year, this decade is very much about trusting and surrender. So trust in the universal energy that it's got your back, you are loved and you are supported, and surrender to that flow to allow that energy to move. And when we do surrender, we are going to find that things are going to fall into place as we want them to. All right. So time to let go and just trust in the process. Okay. Roz has been very generous by putting up the innersoul.com.au website as well. If you want a deck of our cards, we can certainly post them out. Otherwise, you can catch up if you're down south with me in the Colonnade Shopping Centre. What is it? Tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, we'll be there probably from 9 to 5, I think it is, each day. So there's that side of it. Amy says, hi, could I have a reading, please? Now, honey, you have asked a general question rather than a direct question, so I'm going to pull you a card. And you have the web card, and it is very much about the hard work is behind you. You're right where you need to be. So things will start flowing. Just stay focused on what you're working towards, okay? Dana says, thank you. You are welcome. Mum says, good night, everyone. Off to bed, very early start tomorrow. Mum, I'll meet you down there, or are you coming here? We haven't really discussed that. Roz says, I also wonder, oops, I'll come back to you, Diane, honey. Also wonder if you're streaming live to Leanne Winston Facebook page. Yes, I am. My TV, my page, and YouTube. I'm not going to Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. Oh, am I? No, that's a YouTube channel thing. I don't know what happened there, Roz. I had trouble when I tried to set it up. All right. I was Diane. I was coming back to. Hi, is my first love around in spirit? Yes, I actually feel like you smell him, honey. All right. So he lets you know that he is there. All right, Mum. I'll see you there. Good night. Sweet dreams. Safe travel. Okay, Sandra. Please, Leanne, does Mum see what's going on? Yes, and I get she doesn't like it, honey. Does she think it's my fault? Love you, Mum. She knows you love her, honey. And I get no, she knows it's not your fault. All right. So trust in it. Okay. Try not to overthink it, honey. Allow yourself to feel Mum's energy. Let's bring the beautiful smiley Jen up and say hello to her. Hey, honey, how you going?
Hi, I'm so tired.
Have you had a long day too?
Oh my goodness. I was ready for bed at like 7:30, and then I had to run a few errands and
Yeah, it's crazy energy at the moment, isn't it? But I think we need to take a step back. We need to slow down, sort of thing. The universe is demanding us to.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen for a little bit. There's a lot of things on the social calendar, which is great.
Woo!
Very, very good to be, seeing people and whatever else. But also, I'm tired. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So there just doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day, but I am determined to break that habit and slow it down. So I've still got to finish packing the car once we've done here. In the dark.
No, I am 100. I was tossing up on do I stay on? Because I jumped on about 8:15, and not 8:15. Sorry, 8:45. And I'm like, do I stay on? Do I not? Do I? And I was like, no, it won't be much longer, and I'll just pop by and say hello.
Well, you've done well, because if that was me laying on the couch with my head on a pillow, I would be snoring by now.
My Teddy's up there just waiting for me.
How cute. Love it. Beautiful. So you've had a good week. Busy but good?
Busy but good. Busy but good. And I know that probably for the next week or two it's probably going to continue to be busy, but hopefully after that I can just collapse. It's fringe time, like it's always busy. You're not doing anything fringy this year?
No, I was going to, and I booked in for it, and then Spirit was just telling me people aren't going to come out. It's too, it's going to be hard. And I figured if I become a close contact or I get it, then it creates a lot more issues for the following shows type of thing. So I just thought, it's easier to not worry about it this year and then refocus next year.
Yeah.
So I'm missing it. I am missing it, but at the same time, I'm probably not dreading that I didn't do it.
Yeah. I do know that, because usually I'm quite excited around fringe time and I like to get out and about to a few different things, but I went to one on Friday night and it felt really uncomfortable. Like jammed in. I think it's at 75% capacity. I'm not sure, but the guy sitting next to me still felt like he was sitting on top of me, and he didn't have a mask on, and he was like wolf whistling, and I was like, oh, thank you for spreading your germs around everywhere.
That's it.
And look, it might not even be the COVID thing. It might just be that I'm getting old and they were young and drunk and just being worthless, and I'm just like,
that does play a part, doesn't it? Because I find the same thing. It's like I don't have patience for that anymore.
We can
go out and have fun still, but
you see these girls walking around in tiny clothes and stilettos.
I know.
On the lawn in stilettos. I'm like, what are you doing?
They didn't think about that, do they? My husband, he works in the Adelaide railway station, and when he's on barriers, he says the sights that you see come through, like it could be freezing cold, and the clothes are very minimal and not practical, and it's like they're young and they will learn.
I remember those times. I'm sure that is.
I think I might have done it once or twice.
I'm sure that I probably went through the Adelaide train station wearing very little.
Hey, if you can get away with it, why not?
Back in the day. I'm not talking about last week. I'm
no, back in the day. I get you.
Oh, dear. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been a bit crazy. It's been busy, sort of thing. I didn't quite go to plan, sort of Tuesday morning type of thing. But I was able to just sort of move things around to sort of accommodate for that. But it just feels like I've been today chasing my tail type of thing. My husband got home from work late and he's like, "Oh, you've been shopping?" Yep. I went, "Yep," and everything else I've done. But I still got to get ready for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So I did start packing the car yesterday, mind you.
Yeah, just the little things that you can do to make it just a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's it. I started packing the car and I'm going, well, if I don't go shopping tomorrow, nobody's going to do it. And by Friday, I'm getting told there's nothing in the house to eat and I'm not going to be able to do it. So I left some spot in the car to be able to put shopping in there before the stock goes in. So now it can go back in. So
sometimes these adulting things, you're like,
I know. It's overrated. It really is sometimes.
Itself. What do you mean the kitchen doesn't clean itself? Like,
I know. I'm on strike when it comes to the house over the next 4 days. So
you should.
They will find out what mess they leave very quickly.
I mean, I'd go on strike and say I live alone, so I know the mess is mine, and I know there's only one person to clean it up. So.
It's not going anywhere.
I don't think it would really serve many purposes if I went on strike.
Exactly. That's it. But I'm going to have fun doing it, though, going on strike.
Yes, good.
It's going to be long days, so it's not happening at all. So it could even get to the point that it's defend for yourself tea nights, sort of thing, and then we'll see how what happens. Look, it'll be like, Number, can you go through Hungry Jack's on the way home for me?
Yeah. I'm sure they're not going to starve.
No. Well, hey, the cupboard's full of food. The freezer's full of meat. So there you go.
Yep.
I did my bit. Did you have a question, honey, you want to ask?
Are you able to tell me anything about the jobs that I applied for?
You went for it? You took that leap of faith?
I did, yes. Easy peasy with just one person living in the, what did it say?
In the house, sorted.
I mean, it's kind of easy, but then I have also nobody else to blame, Roz. So
that's it. But Roz has also got it worked out. Her partner, her housemate, cooks food for her before he goes away. So she's got a freezer full of food already done if she doesn't want to cook. So she's very sorted.
It's very good arrangement.
She's just got to do her dishes. So I like that. I could cope with that one. Do all my dishes and somebody else cook for me.
Yeah. I find that living by myself, I'm just so lazy because it's just me. Whereas if I live with somebody else, like I'd be a little bit tidier and I'd make more of an effort. But when it's just me, I'm like, oh well.
I don't blame you. Beautiful. I have a good feeling on both. So you've done 2 applications? Okay, I get a good feeling on both. So to me, it's a feeling you're going to have a choice to make.
We'll see what happens. I'm not really confident with one, just because I wasn't confident until I started doing the application. I was like, actually, I tick a lot of these boxes, which would be good, but I'm still, I don't know, the typical thing that women always do, we always doubt ourselves because we don't know how to do something 110%, whereas men like, I know how to do 40% of that. I'll be amazing.
Exactly.
Maybe I could get the confidence of a middle-aged man, but
that's it. But I think it keeps us grounded at the same time. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, yeah, I'll keep you updated, but
I look forward to it.
Yeah, I've got an acknowledgement from one that was due on Monday that just went, and then the one before that was the Monday before. I haven't heard anything yet, but that doesn't surprise me for a lot of reasons. So I'll follow up
next week. I get with that. So this time next week, I get the feeling you'll hear something from them.
Well, I've diarised it to get in contact with them like Monday, Tuesday next week, because then it'll be 2 weeks since the applications, and I feel it's fine to be like, so did you get it?
I think so too. Yeah. That's it. You should be able to know what's going on, or at least get acknowledged. Sort of thing, so.
I think it's really rude when people don't even acknowledge that an applicant, because they take so much time and energy.
I know. My husband, the latest one was 5 weeks, and he followed up on it, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, there must be error in the system. Sorry, we decided to outsource," sort of thing. And it's like, how hard is it to reply? Other people got hurt, like told 3 weeks prior, sort of things.
Like, even if it's just an automated email to acknowledge that it's been received, like that is not hard at all.
No,
like,
it's
literally it's automated. So
that's it, exactly.
Anyway.
So beautiful. All right, honey, good to see you. We could talk all night, but it's nearly that time again.
Yeah,
so
I think we're
hard
going
to
to
see.
bed.
Yeah, I can't wait to get into bed. I'm going to kill the alarm at 5:30 when it goes off.
Oh, it sounds disgusting.
I'm not a fan. It does. I am not a fan.
Oh gosh.
All right, honey, you take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay,
Thanks,
see you
honey.
later.
Bye. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Sandra, thank you so much, Leanne. Upset at the moment. Thank you again. You're welcome. Sending you a very big hug, honey. All right, let's bring Sue up and say hello to her. I'll give her a moment before I bring her up on screen. Hey, honey, it looked like you were busy.
Do you know what I was doing?
Not dishes.
No, it was all of a sudden today, just tonight, I come back into the kitchen and there's like this massive trail of ants that have just gone up my wall and the side of just where my cupboards are back there. And I'm like, you are not going to make the night. Like, I'm sorry. While I'm waiting for Leanne, you're going down.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Don't you love the way they just make themselves at home?
Gosh.
Out of nowhere?
They just took over.
Yeah. Do they say they come inside when it's supposed to rain or something? Is there a myth
I don't know.
that?
It feels like it's going to be a flood, the amount of ants that I have. They obviously
thought there was something yummy.
I know. And it was funny because my husband had our kids over for dinner and my husband brought out the port and he poured the port and into the little glasses and there were little things in it and he's like, do not tell me the ants got in there. They'd gotten in there. We had to throw away the port.
Oh my God.
It was like nuts because when I looked and I dipped a tissue in to see what would come up, there was all these ants on the tissue.
Oh my God.
Chuck it. There's way too many. I don't know how they did that.
Well, you think it's sealed. How do they get into it?
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. If there's just a little gap. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Touch wood. We haven't had any yet this year.
Lucky you.
It's more little flies around here.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Flies and mosquitoes. So
I'm trying vinegar. I'm wiping it down with vinegar to see if that, breaks the trail. You know how they have a trail scent? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Sounds like a plan. Powder, baby powder is supposed to be good for it too.
Oh.
So, because like we've got a beehive in our backyard and the ants try to get in there. And one of the bee mates of my husband said, put baby powder around the bottom of the beehive and they won't get into it. So
I'm going to try that.
Yeah. So if you can see where they're coming in, maybe put powder there, sort of thing. So beautiful. Yeah. Roz says, I got a pest control contractor to deal with my ant problem.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Roz, how many ants did you have? Oh, lime around the house is another trick.
Ah, okay.
There we go. So she says they're following the sugar trail.
Well, because last year we had, if you can see behind me, there's a green wall. Yep. And it went from one corner right up to the other corner. There's a cupboard at the top. And there was this straight line and there were like lots of ants. But then when I opened my cupboards, they had all gone inside of my cupboard doors. My cupboard doors were black.
Oh, my God. That's weird, isn't it?
I've never experienced anything in my life like that before.
That's crazy. No, I've never seen it like that either.
Yeah, so if this year I can't grab it while it's, just as it starts, I will get it, I'll have to get this control.
Be worth doing it.
Yeah.
That's it. Did you have a question, honey, you want to ask?
Yes, Dad is really, really strong around me, like really strong. He's always been there, but it's just like, whoa, like he's there.
Yeah, you're more in tune to it. Joanne says the Mortine. Love it.
I know I can't bear the like it sets me off. The chemicals,
yeah. The universal energy is quite in heightened with spirit lately, so they are more active in that sense. So my feeling is it's like you're more in tune to him lately as well.
Right. Okay.
What's the changes going on around you though at the moment?
Where work-wise or
in general? I got
in general.
So I'd say across the board.
I think more around work, kind of work business stuff. There's stuff going on at work, and I think there's going to be big changes there.
So you needing to stand in your power when it comes to that?
Do I need to stand in my power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been drawn to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I was only thinking that today because I'm getting drawn into. I mean, it's lovely because they're calling on some of my knowledge and my skills, and they value it. But I can feel myself getting drawn into
the
more of their stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'm being very conscious. I feel like I'm being told that I need to step back and make space for my stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I kind of feel like when it comes to work, may I say, you got one foot in the door, one foot out.
Yes. I do.
And it's like, I'm swaying.
Yeah. And
the door's over there.
And like the lady who's kind of my team leader, if you like, or my upline, said to me, you've got to keep reminding the CEO that you're actually growing your business and you'll be out soon, because everything she's giving me is as if I'm going to step into this more senior role, right?
She's trying to make it harder so you can't leave.
Yeah, and I don't think she realizes that it's lovely, and it's giving me some challenging work while I'm there rather than kind of, data entry. However, it's not my forever. Like for me, I want to train other people so I can pass it on and make my exit easier.
That's it. So start making that exit easier sooner than later.
Yeah. Well, the timeline for me that keeps coming up is May.
Okay. That's not far away.
No. So May, I don't know, why, but it just feels like May is when it's going to be I'm getting out and my business is going to kind of.
Perfect. Yeah, it's got a very good feel to it, hun.
Yeah.
Yay.
So
evolving.
That's my kind of that's my plan anyway.
Yeah, I love it. Stick to it. Keep that clear vision of what you're working towards.
Yeah.
Because like I keep saying to people, we're in an intense manifestation stage at the moment, and I feel like we're going to be there until about August this year. So, we need to take action. We need to take those leaps of faith and surrender to the universe.
Yeah. So. There is a big contract that we're waiting to hear back from very soon.
Okay, I get no with that. It's not quite what it needs to be.
Right, okay.
Sort of thing. So when you get another opportunity to change things up a little bit, I just was getting the head shake with that.
Yeah, I saw you nodding.
So, yeah.
And like that nod.
Doesn't quite feel right. But I feel like you got a second chance.
What does the second chance look like?
Much better. But it's just in the timing too, sort of thing. So that plays a big part in it.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Yeah. All right, honey. Well, it's lovely to see you as normal.
You too. I didn't think we'd get to chat because I jumped in late, and I know you've got to head off, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. I'll just listen.
I keep looking at the time. I'm thinking I could keep chatting because I really don't want to finish loading the car. But then, if I don't do it tonight, I'm doing it at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Do it tonight.
Yeah, that's not going to work in the morning. I'm hoping I can con somebody to help me.
If I was closer, I'd be there. We can chat as we pack.
Yeah, that's it. Well, half of it got loaded yesterday because it was still in the garage from the last one. And it was like he was fussing around and he says, oh, well, I didn't feel like I was any help. I'm like, did you put anything in the car? So he can do the big boxes of crystals now, the heavy stuff. My body's had enough.
Thank you.
So that's it. All right, hon. Take care and good luck to your aunts.
Yeah, thanks. What a job.
Yeah, I reckon. I think I'd rather pack the car, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Much love. Bye,
See you,
hon.
hun. Bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I'd definitely rather pack the car. Now, Maya 244 from YouTube. Oh God, I'm stuck on my words. I am going to pull you a card, honey. The wings. Okay, so it's very much about spreading your wings. Time to take flight. Don't let things limit you. All right. So those limitations are the ones that you're putting on yourself at the moment. Okay. So wishing you all the best there as well. All right. So just a reminder, if you'd like to catch up with me and you're down south of Adelaide, I am down at, we are, I should say, Mum and Dad will be with me down at Colonnade Shopping Centre tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from 9 to 5 each day. I am available for readings. I'm not taking bookings, so it's just turn up, first person there, first person in type of thing as well. They are 20-minute readings for $60 per person as well. So if you do come along for a reading, please make sure you check in with my mum if I am with a reading, just so she knows you are in line as well. Ross says throw down and throw the inner walls under the house somewhere. Oh, okay. The nest. Yeah, beautiful. All right. So, and if you're interested in learning more about your intuition or taking it further, please do check out my website, leannewinston.com/workshops. My beginners class is on special at the moment for $420. As of the 1st of March, it is going up to $680. So if you're interested in learning about your own gifts, your intuition, psychic mediumship, do check that out. And so many people are opening up at the moment. So if you can imagine what life would be like more in balance and more positive, grounded, protected, not feeling so tired and exhausted, that course is for you, the beginners level 1. If you have any questions and you're not too sure, please do inbox me at Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, and I can certainly have a chat with you around that to see if you're a fit for it. But if you're drawn to it, I'm sure you're a fit. All right. So if you'd like to make a booking, also leannewinston.com. My earliest bookings, I think, are Wednesday next week, and that's nearly full at the moment as well. So take some time to nurture yourself at the moment. I will do that on Sunday. I will practice what I'm preaching, and just be your best version of yourself. Have that clear picture of what it is that you're working towards and stay focused on that, because magic will happen when we do that. All right, sending lots of love out to you all and healing to those that need it. Sandra, I'm sending you a very big hug as well. All right, see you for now. Bye. Don't forget to join us Friday night at 8:30 as well. Bye for now. Oh, now it doesn't want to stop. Okay.